Okay, so this is, I'm glad you went there. I was going to cover that later, but I'm glad you're in it now. So let's talk about REITs for a second. Every now and then you're going to have one investor you're pitching. I use the term pitching loosely, like you're presenting to them. And then you tell them, what we are a private real estate fund. Okay? So when somebody presents something to me, but there is this thing here, and I can go with them, they can give me more. Yes, that's a syndication. They only have one asset. So so against a syndication, I say, well, they have one property. We have several assets. You see, right there, I just set myself apart from the weakness of the others, okay? Because you're constantly in business, either cooperating with investors and bankers and all this, or competing against others. Oh, they have one property. Well, if you want to put all your eggs in one basket, it's fun, but I think you should diversify. Remember that pitch? Yeah, they want to pay you 15, okay, good luck. I hope they do. No. The other one is they say, well, how about REITs? How are you compared to REITs? So, well, what I tell them is, with me, the principal, it's a French word, principal, the principal can be cashed out within 12 months notice. You get a dividend as an interest return, and your principal, the shares, remain intact. It's at 25,000 a share. That's what it is. It doesn't fluctuate. As a matter of fact, when you invest your money from the IRA, we send the IRA a statement saying these are dead shares. They don't fluctuate. In the REITs world, you're buying units, or we call them shares. They may pay a dividend. Usually they pay a dividend. The dividend can change up or down. And if it goes up, guess what's going to come down? The unit price of the shares. And if it comes down, guess what goes up? This. So yes, but you can see it on average. I looked at the average a few years back. Dividends on REITs paid 4.25%. Wow. So people say, oh, you're not in control of anything. You just give them, this is called the blind pool. This I'm disclosing to you, full disclosure what I'm doing. Blind pool, you give them the money, you don't know what they're buying. You don't know what they're doing exactly. And you know, if they pay you a good dividend, oh, you just got this year 7%. You want to cash out? Guess what happened to the units that you paid you paid $500 per unit. Now the unit is $450. So you can go there if you want. You can diversify. And then eventually you put all your money with me. That's what I tell people. You see my point? But the power it's nothing more than transparency. I'm just educating the person into why you should invest with me. And if you're not so sure, do it incrementally and compare. And they will eventually come with me. And they will eventually come with you. You're with me on this? So you understand? Syndication, these are equity deals, carry bigger risk. These are promissory notes. You know?
So there's also shares in a syndication.
Yeah, in the syndication, they're buying units or shares in the LLC. You're with me on this? And with you, they're buying units or shares of the LLC.
Now, are
They're actually loaning the LLC.
so these are not secured, they're just shares in all of them, right?
Yeah, these.
Not secured by the
Okay, good. Okay, so for the equity syndication, they have an equity ownership. So they're giving you shares, and they're going to actually share some of the returns and the upside. Here, they just get a return. The upside is yours.
Right.
This is so exciting and motivating. Now, ask any person who is senior in this world, and they will tell you, what I regret most is man, I worked so hard in some of these deals, and then the deal was so high, and I still had to give them 70%. And my 30%, I had to pay tax, I had to pay this. I could have done so much better if I structured it different. Well, I wish you came to my class a long time ago. I used to tell people how to structure these, because I had many people would come in and say, how do I structure it? And I say, you put in this, that once you're able to cash them out in annual rate of return of, say, 12%, the sponsor has the right to cash you out in full plus an accrued 12% per year. So people are like, I hope you get to 12% soon. But why are you cashing them out at 12%? Because the deal made 20%. But then when they know that you made so much, they're a little upset. Here, from the get-go, it's all full disclosure. I'm going to pay you this, I'm going to do that, this is where I'm going to invest the money.